बुद्ध्वा तानि त्वय्यर्पितान्येव एव हि समुचरन् यानि नैष्कर्म्यमीश मा बुद्ध्वैदैर्निषेद्धे कुहचिदपि मन कर्म वाचां प्रवृत्तिः दुर्वर्जं चेदवाप्तं तदपि खलु भवत्यर्पते चित्प्रकाशे. Yeah. Once more, 2 times. Yeah, now we are seeing all philosophical content. Chit Prakashe. How to make your mind happy? You should surrender yourself to Bhagavan. By surrendering yourself to Bhagavan and doing Vedai Sarvani Karman Yapala Parataya, doing all the duties that Vedangal tell you to do. If you do all the duties properly, then you will get fruits without asking. Okay, you should not have expectations that immediately you want everything. You will get the prescribed fruits. Like doctor prescription, Bhagavan prescription, Bhagavan will give prescription as per your karma. Bhagavan will give prescription as per your karma and you will get the desired fruits. Okay, so when you do it without, this is almost like Bhagavad Gita. Very similar to Bhagavad Gita this is. So if you do your duties properly, you will get the prescribed fruits. Continue 2 to stanza 1%. Yes, यस्त्वन्यकर्मयोग तव भजनमयस्तत्र चाभीष्टपूर्तिं हृद्यां सत्त्वैकरूपां दृशति हृदि मृदि क्वापि वा भावयित्वा पुष्पैर्गन्धैर्निवेद्यै अपि च विरचितैः शक्तितो भक्तिपूतैः नित्यं वर्यां सपर्यां विदददयि विभो त्वत्प्रसादं भजेयम्. So he says that I will do puja to you, I will give you pushpam to your Sattvaika Murti. First two stanza we see Sattvam Sattvaika Pavana Purapate we see that Sattva Murtiyana Bhagavan I will give Pushpam to you, I will give Gandham to you, Shakti to Bhakti Purte. How much ever Shakti I have to do Bhakti Nityam, I will do it Nityam, Nitya Bhakti I will do for you, and I will give you Prasadam, I will give you devotion, I will give you Gandham, Pushpam, etc. For that I need your grace. Okay, because he has to sit up and do bhakti. To keep on pushpam also your hand should be working properly. To light one lamp also your hand should work properly. So for that you give me shakti. With your anugraham only I can be able to do all these things, he says. Ramya Mami. Stri Shudra Tvatkata Deshavana Virahita Asatam Te Dayarha त्वत्पादासन्नयातान् द्विजकुलजनुषो नन्तशोचाम्यशान्तान् वृत्त्यर्थं ते यजन्तो बहुकथितमपि त्वाम् अनाकर्णयन्तो दृप्ता विद्याभिजात्यैः किमु न विदधते तादृशं मा कृता माम्. Sometimes Stri, sometimes Shudras. This he has written. Bhattadri is belonging to some other century, so he has written Shris, Shudras, and all. Though they want to do your puja, sometimes they are unable to do your puja due to some kind of situations. But the high caste people who have everything, still they don't do your puja properly, still they don't do any kind of aradhana to you properly, and they are filled with pride that they have everything. Why should they do aradhana to you? What is this kind of nyayam, Bhagavani? This is not correct. Please don't bring such kind of situation to me. I want to be a humble bhakta to you. Don't make me enter such situations where I don't do your aradhana at all. I don't want to go into a situation where your aradhana is completely not done. What I want to do, I want to do your aradhana. That is all. You make me do that. Don't put me in situations. Don't give me too much for me. Give me whatever is necessary for me. Don't give me so much that I also become pride. I also grow up pride, and I also become very, very pride that I forget you completely in all these things. I want whatever is necessary to live a life and do bhakti to you. That is all I want, he says. Next. Papoyam Krishna Rametya Bilapati Guhitum Dushcharitram Nillajjasyasya Vacha Bahutara Katani Yani Me Vignitani Brata Me Vandyashilo Bhajati Kila Sada Vishnumittam Budamste निन्दन्त्युच्चैर्हसन्ति त्वयि निहितमतीं तादृशामाकृता माम्.
यानि मे विघ्नितानि प्राता मे वन्द्यशीलो भजति किल सदा विष्णुमित्थं बुधांस्ते निन्दन्त्युच्चैर्हसन्ति द्वयि निहितमतिं तादृशं मा कृता माम् पापोऽयं कृष्णरामे यविलभद्विजं दुश्चरित्रं निर्लज्जास्य वाचा बहुतरकथनीयानि मे विहितानि प्राथा मे वन्द्यशीलो भजति किल सदा विष्णुमित्थं पुदांसे निन्दन्त्युच्चैर्हसन्ति द्वयि निहितमदिं तादृशं मा कृता माम्.
So here now he says that the papoyam Krishna, after doing so much. So now he says that after doing so much pavam, people will say Rama, Krishna, Govinda. Finally, they are all very shameless. After doing so much pavam, after doing so much sins, they are telling Rama, Krishna, Govinda. These people are completely shameless people. These people, they don't have shame in them because they could have done it before itself. But without doing it, without thinking anything, they do every kind of pavam. Then finally, oh you so much pavam I have done, I should say Rama, Krishna, Govinda, I should say Sahasranamam, I should say so many stavams, and they start doing stavam. This in the 14th Dashakam we would have seen, where he says that Madhiriha Gunasakta, that Dashakam, 15th Dashakam, we would have seen that Kapila gives Upadesham there to his mother, that so those people who recognize and realize it in the later ages, they will also go in Dakshinayanam only, they will not go in Uttarayanam. Those who have habit of doing Rama, Krishna, Govinda from the beginning, only they will go in Uttarayana Dwaram. The rest of them will go through Dakshinayana Dwaram only. That is, if you go through Dakshinayana Dwaram, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Bhaja Govindam, you have to come again and keep on singing Bhaja Govindam. If you go in Uttarayana Dwaram, once and for all, you are gone for good to Paravaikuntha Lokam. Yes. Next. Soyam Kale Yakale Jayati Muraripo Yat.
Not that one.
श्वेतच्छायं कृते त्वां मुनिवरवपुषं प्रीणयन्ते तपोभिः कमा त्रेयातं सृक्सृवाद्या अंकितमरुणतनुं यज्ञरूपं जयजन्ते सेवन्ते तन्त्रमार्गे विलसदरिगदं द्वापरे श्यामलाङ्गं नीलं सङ्कीर्तनाद्यै इह कलिसमये मानुषास्त्वां भजन्ते. In this slokam, I will tell you the meaning soon, but what he says is the most beautiful yugam is Kali Yugam. I will tell you why he says that. He says that the most beautiful yugam is Kali Yugam, because in Kali Yugam, to attain you, Nama Sankirtanam is enough. So that is why it is the most beautiful yugam. He says, yes, Manjula Mani auntie.
श्वेतश्चायं कृते त्वां मुनिवरवपुषं प्रीणयन्ते तपोभिः त्रेतायां सृक्सुवाद्याङ्कितमरुणतनुं यज्ञरूपं यजन्ते सेवन्ते तन्त्रमार्गै विलसदरिगदं द्वापरे श्यामलाङ्गम् नीलं सङ्कीर्तनाद्यै कलिसमये मानुषास्त्वं भजन्ते श्वेतस्थायं कृते त्वां मुनिवरवपुषं प्रीणयन्ते तपोभिः त्रेतायां सृक्सुवाद्याङ्कितमरुणतनुं यज्ञरूपं यजन्ते सेवन्ते तन्त्रमार्गै विलसदरिगदं द्वापरे श्यामलाङ्गम् नीलं सङ्कीर्तनाद्यै इह कलिसमये मानुषास्त्वं भजन्ते.
Okay, actually this I did a lot of research. These two Dashakams, no, they made me do a lot of research to simplify it. because many things, it is very very complicated. Basically in Krita Yugam, that is Satya Yugam, this is I referred for this Hindu's article, only one article that came in Hindu. I will give you that article, you read it also once. I have put it in the group, you read it later on, not now. Vishnu in 4 yugas. Okay, Vishnu in 4 yugas. In Krita Yuga, he was white in color, it seems. He was white in color, that is why Shweta Chayam. He was white in color in Krita Yuga, and he had beautiful hair, and he had, everyone had complete bhakti towards you, and they used to worship you through, what to say, through what to say, in proper way. They used to worship you in a proper way, and they used to completely surrender to you. Then in Tretayam Sruksruva Ankita Marunatanum Yajna Rupam Yajante. Marunatanum, crimson. So he was in maroon, crimson color. So basically he was in crimson color. Arunatanum, Ankitam Arunatanam. Aruna means crimson. So in Treta Yugam, he was in crimson color. So in crimson color, everyone, including the all men, women, everyone, they did Yajna Rupam. Okay, they worshipped him with Yajna Swarupam, Yajna Rupam Yajante. Then later comes Tantra Margai in Dwapara Yugam. In Dwapara Yugam, how he was worshipped? He was worshipped using Tantra Shastram. Okay, people used Tantra Shastram. First in Krita Yugam, people just did Namaskaram and they just worshipped him, and they completely surrendered to him, and they were all one with him in Krita Yugam. Then later in Treta Yugam, to reach him, they did Yagnam. Then later in Dwapara Yugam, Shamalangam is black. He was black in color in Dwapara Yugam. So the black in color Vishnu, how did they worship him? Tantra Margai. To reach him, they used Tantra Margai. Okay. Now, last. Neelam Sankirtanadya Iha Kali Samaye. This Yugam, Kali Yugam. In Kali Yugam, how is he worshipped? In Kali Yugam, he is worshipped with Manushas worship him just by Nama Sankirtanam. So he says, in all the other yugams, worshipping you was very, very difficult. But now in Kali Yugam, worshipping you is just by Nama Sankirtanam. Okay, worshipping you is just by Nama Sankirtanam. So it has very simplified down. It is very simple to worship you. That is why Kali Yugam is the best, he says. I have sent the article. Still more deep meanings are there. Okay, still more deep in that depth. You can read the article, because if I start talking about it, it will go on. I cannot complete today's portion so that I have planned to complete. Okay, just go through the article that I sent in the group. So, okay, next, continue. 6th श्लोकम सोयं कालेय कालो जयति मुररिपो यत्र संकीर्तनाद्यैः निर्यत्नैरैव मार्गे अखिलधनचिरात् त्वत्प्रसादं भजन्ते जातास्तोत्राकृतादौ अपि हि किल कलौ सम्भवं कामयन्ते दैवात् तत्रैव जातान् विषय विशरसै मा विभो वञ्चयास्मान्
सोऽयं कालेय कालो जयति मुररिपो यत्र संकीर्तनाद्यै निर्यत्नैरेव मार्गा अखिलधनचिरात् त्वत्प्रसादं भजन्ते जातस्त्रेता कृतादावपि किल कलौ सम्भवं कामयन्ते दैवात्तात्रैव जातान् विषयविसरैः मा विभो वञ्चयास्मान् सोऽयं कालेय कालो जयति मुररिपो यत्र संकीर्तनाद्यै निर्यत्नैरेव मार्गै अखिलधनचिरात् त्वत्प्रसादं भजन्ते जातस्त्रेता कृतादावपि हि किल कलौ सम्भवं कामयन्ते दैवात्तात्रैव जातान् विषयविसरैः मा विभो वञ्चयास्मान्.
So he says, Jayatu Kali Yugam Murari. Murari, thank you for bringing me in this Kali Yugam. Thank you so much for giving me this Kali Yugam. I think people who lived in Krita Yugam also want to be born in Kali Yugam, because it is very easy. Just if we say Rama Krishna Govinda daily, if we keep on repeating Rama Krishna Govinda, Govinda Krishna Rama, then Krishna Govinda Rama, however you want, you can do permutation, combination. And if you keep on repeating this Rama Krishna Govinda, they will attain you. So you have given an easy margam for us to attain. So let us utilize this margam to attain you completely. He says, don't allow my indriyam to take over my body. I want my body, I want my mind to have control over everything. Don't let the indriyam take control over everything, he says. Now next, ललिता भक्तास्तावत् कलौ स्युः ध्रमिलभुवि ततो भूरिशस्तत्र चोच्चैकमा कावेरीं ताम्रपर्णीम् अनुकिलघृतमालां च पुण्यां प्रतीचिं कमा हामामप्येतदन्तर्भवमपि च विभो किञ्चिदञ्चद्रसं कम त्वय्याशापाशयैर्निबध्य भ्रमयन भगवन् पूरय त्वन्निषेवाम्. Okay, now actually in this shloka, this is also one more detailed shloka again. This is directly from Bhagavatam. He wrote whatever in the Bhagavatam, where you will find actually this is basically this does not belong to the 11th adhyayam. This particular shloka belongs to Bhagavata Mahatmyam. That comes in the starting. It tells you Gokarna story and all will come in the Bhagavata Mahatmyam. Before that, Narada will meet Bhakti, and Bhakti will be crying that Jnana Vairagyam, these two are my children, like that she will be crying. So that time Narada will meet Bhakti and all. That time she will be sitting in a river. At that time she will predict that if you read just this one, it will say that in Dravida Desham there will be people who, Dravida Desham is South India. South Indians are full bhaktiful people. It is the actual tatparyam of the shloka. That doesn't mean North Indians don't have bhakti, but the actual tatparyam of the shloka will give South Indians have bhakti. But actual prediction by Bhakti that was given to Narada was, every Kaveri Tamraparni Kilagrita Malam cha Punyam Pratichim. You have heard about Alvars? Have you all heard about Alvars? It is the prediction of the birth of the Alvars. It is actually the prediction of the birth of the Alvars. Every Alvar has an association with the rivers. So again, if I tell about this, I should again go in deep and tell you which Alvar was born in which side of the river, and which Alvar met which Alvar in which side of the river, and what happened, that discussions and all I have to tell you. But actually in Kali Yugam also Bhakti will be there. Okay, in Kali Yugam also Bhakti will be there. That is the thing that Alvars wrote Prabandham and all, they say, right? So the Alvars, the prediction of the birth of the Alvars is this slokam that is taken directly from the Bhagavata Mahatmyam. Okay, yes, now we start. You can read Ma 2 times.
भक्तास्तावत् कलौ स्युत्रमिळभुवि ततो भूरिशस्त्रचोच्छैः कावेरीं ताम्रपर्णीम् अनुकिलकृतमालां च पुण्यां प्रतीचीं हामामप्येतदन्तर्भवमपि च विभो किञ्चिदञ्चद्रसं त्वय्याशापाशैर्निबध्य प्रमयन भगवन् पूरयत्वन्निषेवाम्. भक्तास्तावत् कलौ स्युद्रमिळभुवि ततो भूरिशस्तत्र चोच्छैः कावेरीं ताम्रपर्णीम् अनुकिलकृतमालां च पुण्यां प्रतीचीं हामामप्येतदन्तर्भवमपि च विभो किञ्चिदञ्चद्रसं त्वय्याशापाशैर्निबध्य प्रमयन भगवन् पूरयत्वन्निषेवाम्.
Kaveri Tamraparni Grutamala. One more thing I will tell you. Grutamala is Vaigai. It is a river called as Vaigai. Gritamala is a river called as Vaigai. Okay. Next. दृष्ट्वा धर्मद्रुहन्तं कलिमपकरुणं परीक्षित हन्तुं व्याकृष्टखड्गोऽपि च न विनिहितवान् सारवेदी गुणांशात् त्वत्सेवाध्याशु सिद्ध्येत् असदिह न तथा त्वत्परे चैष भीरुः यत्तु प्रागेव रोगादिभिरपहरते तत्र शिक्षयैनम्. Lalita, continue.
दृष्ट्वा धर्मद्रुहन्तं कलिमपकरुणं प्राङ्महीक्षित्परीक्षेत् हन्तुं व्याकृष्टखड्गोऽपि न विनिहतवान् सारवेदी गुणांशात् त्वत्सेवाद्यासु सिद्ध्ये दशदिह न तथा त्वत्परे चैष्टभीरुः यत्तु प्रागेव रोगादिभिरपहरते तत्र शिक्षयैनम्. दृष्ट्वा धर्मद्रुहन्तं कलिमपकरुणं प्राङ्महीक्षित्परीक्षेत् हन्तुं व्याकृष्टखड्गोऽपि न विनिहतवान् सारवेदी गुणांशात् त्वत्सेवाद्याशु सिद्ध्ये दशदिह न तथा त्वत्परे चैष्टभीरुः यत्तु प्रागेव रोगादिभिरपहरते तत्र शिष्टयैनम्.
Read the next shloka also. I have taught you that shloka. Read the next one.
गंगा गीता च
Read.
गंगा गीता च गायत्री अपि च तुलसिका गोपिका चन्दनन्त सालग्रामापि पूजा परपुरुष तदैकादशी नाम वर्णा एतान्यष्टाप्ययत्नान्यैकलिसमये त्वत्प्रसाद प्रवृद्ध्या क्षिप्रं मुक्तिप्रदानीत्य विददुर
ऋषयः.
ऋषयस्येषु मां सज्जयेथा.
Where does this shloka come? Ganga Gita. Dhyana Shlokam. Yes, it is the Dhyana Shlokam of Narayaniyam. Yes, once more read.
गंगा गीता च गायत्री च तुलसिका गोपिका चन्दनन्त सालग्रामापि पूजा पुरुषतदैकादशी नाम वर्णा एतान्यष्टाप्ययत्नान्यैकलिसमये त्वत्प्रसाद प्रवृद्ध्या क्षिप्रं मुक्तिप्रदानीत्य विददुरुषयस्तेषु मां सज्जयेताः.
दृष्ट्वा धर्मद्रुहं त्वं कलिमपकरुणं प्राङ्महीक्षित् परीक्षित्. So Parikshit, he thought that Kalipurushan is going to destroy all the good things, and he takes a sword and goes to Kalipurushan and says, I am going to kill you. At that time, he understands that there is good things even in Kali Yugam. What is the good thing? If you say Nama Sankirtanam, Kalipurushan will not come next to you. Okay, but Kalipurushan has a Maya which will stop you from telling Nama Sankirtanam. But if you fight it and if you tell Nama Sankirtanam, then Kalipurushan will not harm you. Okay, that is the secret of Kali Yuga. Okay, Kalipurushan will stop you from telling Nama Sankirtanam. But if you fight it and if you tell Nama Sankirtanam, Kalipurushan will never come next to you. He will be afraid of people. That is what is Rogadibir apaharate tatraha shikshayenam. Those who are your bhaktas, Kalipurushan will be afraid of them. Kalipurushan will be afraid of them. He will not even come and touch them. Then again, Ganga Gita, you all know Ganga Gita cha Gayatri. In Kali, how you should spend your time in Kali Yuga? You should tell Gayatri daily. You should take bath in Ganga. Then you should tell Gita. What is Gita over here? Gita can be any Nama Sankirtanam, or what you should do in Kali Yugam. What is must? Bhagavad Gita. Yes, everyone should read Bhagavad Gita. Everyone at least once in their lifetime should read the full Bhagavad Gita and understand Bhagavad Gita. Not only simply read and forget it next day morning, forgetting Bhagavad Gita. What happened yesterday? Forget. No. You should understand and follow the Gita. Ganga Gita cha Gayatri picha Tulasi ka. Offer Tulasi to Bhagavan. Gopika Chandanam tat. You should be as the gopis had bhakti over Bhagavan. You should also have bhakti over Bhagavan. Chandanam. You should put Chandanam even as a tilakam and also to Bhagavan. And Salagrama bhi puja. You should do puja to Salagrama. All these Tataikadashi Nama Varnaha. Every Ekadashi you should tell Nama Sankirtanam. That is what we are doing today. Every Ekadashi you should tell Nama Sankirtanam. So if you do all these things, then Kali Purushan will not come to you and you will get mukti. Rushayaha teshu mam sanjayeta. This is what Rishis have told. Lalita last. Devarshinam pitrunam apina punaruni kinkaro vasa bhuman kama yosau sarvatmana tvam sharanam upagata sarvakrityani hitva kama तस्योत्पन्नं विकर्माप्यखिलमपनुधस्येव चित्तस्थितस्त्वं कम तन्मे पापोततापान् पवनपुरपदे रुन्दिभक्तिं प्रणीय तन्मे पापोततापान् पवनपुरपदे रुन्दिभक्तिं प्रणीय
देवर्षीणां पितॄणामपि न पुनः किङ्करो वासभूमन् योऽसौ सर्वात्मना त्वां शरणमुपगत सर्वकृत्यानि हित्वा तस्योत्पन्नं विकर्माप्यखिलमपनुदस्येन चित्तस्थितस्त्वं तन्मे पापोर्ततापान् पवनपुरपते भक्तिं प्रणीयाः देवर्षीणां पितॄणामपि न पुनर्नृणी किङ्किरो वासभूमन् योऽसौ सर्वात्मना त्वां शरणमुपगत सर्वकृत्यानि हित्वा तस्योत्पन्नं विकर्माप्यखिलमपनुदस्येव चित्तस्थितस्त्वं तन्मे पापोत्तापान् पवनपुरपते रुन्धि भक्तिं प्रणीयाः तन्मे पापोत्तापान् पवनपुरपते रुन्धि भक्तिं प्रणीयाः.
So now what he says is, those who surrender to you complete, they will not have rinam. Okay, they will not have rinam towards whom? They will not have rinam towards Deva. They will not have rinam towards any rishis. They will not have rinam towards Pitrus also. Those who surrender completely to Bhagavan, they will not have rinam towards all these people. They will be runa vimochanam. They will be free of the loans. They will be free of the debts. Only doing Pitrukaryam without, that is what we say in Kapilopadesham also. Only doing Pitrukaryam without surrendering to Bhagavan is useless. You will again come Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Bhaja Govindam. Only if you do surrenderance to Bhagavan, and if you don't do Pitrukaryam that time also, if you completely surrender to Bhagavan, but if you are true to your actions, then you will be Runa Muktam. You will not have runam of anything. Pitrukaryam, why you do, is not for you or for anybody. It's for the coming generations. That is why you do Pitrukaryam. Pitrukaryam is not for you. It is for the coming generations. So that the coming generations live happily. That is why you do Pitrukaryam. So this is what about the shloka. You should be completely surrendered. Now next. Radhika aunty. Bandhu sneham, very nice Dashakam. Bandhu sneham vijahyam tavahi karunaya tvayupa veshitatma kama sarvam tyaktva jareyam sakalamapi jagad vikshamaya vilasam kama nanatvad bhranti janyat sati kalu gunadhoshava bhode vidhirva kama व्यासेदो वा कथं तो त्वयि निहितमते वीत्यवैषम्य बुद्धे. So now he tells that he wants to give all kinds of bandhu sneham vijahyam, means he says that only if I have attachment, You should do your duty. As a daughter, you should do your duty. As a son, you should do your duty. As a mother, you should do your duty. As a wife, you should do your duty. You should just do your duty, but you should not fall in the attachment. So that is what he says, that Bandhu Sneham Vijahyam. All that, because of the, you should not feel that because of me only this world is running, because of me only this house is running. If you are not there also, the house will run. Because that is the ultimate truth. You should understand the truth that even if you are a primary caregiver, okay, if you have a toddler and if you are a primary caregiver of that baby, okay, but only because of you the world is running, only because of you it is happening, only because of me this is happening, that tendency you should not have in your mind. The more that tendency you have in your mind, the more into Maya you will get into, and the more it will hurt you more and more. It will hurt yourself only. You will be hurting yourself. When they all grow up, when they all find their own things in life, it will definitely give back and it will hurt you. So you should never feel that because of me only everything is running. You should just do your duty. That is what he is telling. Because of Maya, I am having bandhu, sneham, everything. So I want to leave all these things and I want to be completely devoted to you. That is not becoming sannyasi. It is not becoming sannyasi. In grihasthashramam also, you should not have complete attachment and feel everything is on top of your head only because of you everything is running. That one thing that will give is ego. The one more thing is when everything will happen without you, that will hurt you, and again you will only get hurt. Okay, so that is what is the first shloka of this Dashakam. Yes.
बन्धुस्नेहं विजाह्यं तव हि करुणया त्वयुपावेशितात्मा सर्वं त्यक्ता चरेयं सकलमपि जगद्वीक्षमाया विलासम् नानात्वात् भ्रान्तिजन्यात् सति खलु गुणदोषावबोधे विदिर्व्या व्यासेदो वा कथं तौ त्वयि निहितमतेर् वितवैष्यम्य बुद्धे बन्धुस्नेहं विजाह्यं तव हि करुणया भावेशितात्मा सर्वं त्यक्ता चरेयं सकलमपि दीक्षा माया विलासम् नानात्वात् भ्रान्तिजन्यात् पथिखलु गुणदोषावबोधे विधिर्वा व्यासेदो वा कथं तौ त्वयि निहितमतेर् वितवैष्यम्य बुद्धे.
Continue. क्षुतृष्णालोपमात्रे सततकृतधियो जन्तवः सन्त्यनन्ता कौमा तेभ्यो विज्ञानवत्वात् पुरुष इह वरः तज्ज निर्दुर्लभैव कौमा तत्राप्यात्मात्मनस्त्यात् सुहृदि च रिपुः यस्त्वयि न्यस्तचेता तापोचित्तेरुपायं स्मरति स हि सुहृत् स्वात्मवैरी ततोऽन्यः.
क्षुत्राश्नुलोकमात्रे सततकृत्तधियो जन्तवस्यन्तनन्ताः तेभ्यो विज्ञानवत्वात् पुरुष इह वरः तज्ज निर्दुभ्यवैव तत्राप्यातात्मनः स्यात् सुहृदपि रिपुः त्वयि व्यस्तचेताः तासो चित्तेरूपायं स्मरति स हि सुहृत् स्वात्मवैरी ततोऽन्यः. क्षुतृष्णालोपमात्रे सततकृतधियो जन्तवस्यन्तदन्ताः तेभ्यो विज्ञानवत्वात् पुरुष इह वर तज्ज निर्लुब्धवैव तत्राप्यातात्मनः स्यात् सुहृदपि च रिपुः त्वयि नस्त्यचेताः तापोचित्तेरूपायं स्मरति स हि सुहृत् स्वात्मवैरी ततोऽन्यः.
So, in this world, there are creatures who are born, who just drink water, sleep, eat, they hunt, sleep, eat, drink water, they take bath. That is all. That is animals. Okay. So, being born as humans, we have one more sense called a sixth sense, and we have knowledge gaining abilities also. We are gifted to be born as human beings. But human being's own friend is the human being himself, and the human being's worst enemy is that person himself. Okay, that person itself is the own friend of himself, and the person itself is the worst enemy of himself. How? If they surrender completely to Bhagavan, and if they don't indulge in moham, mayam, etc., 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 they will be their own friend. The more they get indulged in everything, and the more the ego starts, and the more, without me, nobody can do anything. Ladies will get up in the morning. ನಾ ಇಲ್ಲನಾ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ, ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮನೆನೇ ನಡೆಯಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಬಟ್ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಹಂಗೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ರೂ ಮನೆ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ರೂ ಲೋಕ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಹಂಗೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ adimate to our own thoughts, and when they say that and when they do things on their own, we get hurt. It happens with children also. When children grow up and when children start doing things on their own, we start feeling, oh, they don't need me anymore. That is when you get hurt more. Okay, that is life. So the more you indulge yourself to Bhagavan, who is going to be parasparam with you. Okay, that doesn't mean you should become sannyasi. When child calls up and says, I need you, Amma, you should be there. You should not say, oh, that time I asked you, you said no, now you want me. You should not tell like that. You should just do your duty when they ask you. If people ask you, do your duty. You can volunteer to people with special care, not to people who already have everything. Okay. So it is life. What to do? Because of me only this happened, because of me only that happened. You should not have. Because of him that happened, because of him this happened. You should not be. Everyone has their own karma. Everyone will have to anubhavichify their karma, and everyone will have to move on. Okay, so it is all life. Continue, auntie. One more. Tvatkarunye pravritte kaiva nahi guruhu lokavrittepi bhuman kama sarvakranta-pi bhumihi nahi chalati tata satkshamam shikshayeyam kama गृह्णीयामीश तत्त द्विषय परिचये प्यप्रसक्तिं समैरात् कमा व्याप्तत्वं चात्मनो मे गगनगुरुवशाद् भातु निर्लेपता च.
कारुण्ये प्रवृते कैव नहि गुरु लोकवृत्तेऽसि भूमन् सर्वाक्रान्तापि भूमिः नहि चलति तथा सत्क्षमां शिक्षयेमं गृह्णीयामीश तत्त विषयपरिचये व्यप्रसक्तिं समीरा व्याप्तत्वं चात्मनो मे गगनगुरुवशाद् भातु निर्लेपता च. त्वत्कारुण्ये प्रवृते क इव नहि गुरु श्लोकवृत्तेऽपि भूमन् सर्वाक्रान्तापि भूमिः नहि चलति तथा सक्षमां शिक्षयेमं गृह्णीयामीश तत्त विषयपरिचये व्यप्रसक्तिं समीरात् व्याप्तत्वं चात्मनो मे गगनगुरुवशाद् भातु निर्लेपता च.
Actually, this is a part of Hamsa Gita or Uddhava Gita. Krishna will explain that the whole world is your guru. Okay, the whole world is your guru. The first guru is Bhumi. Okay, as soon as you get up in the morning, what you do? You put your leg on Bhumi. From Bhumi, what you learn? Your weight, how much ever kilos you are, 90 kilos, 100 kilos, 110 kilos, 70 kilos, 60 kilos, how much ever weight you are, it is balancing you. That Bhumi, from Bhumi, what you learn? Patience. She never says oof. She never says oof. She never says She never does anything. She balances you. She holds you. So Bhumi is your first guru. Then your second guru is the air. Air blows everywhere and in samam. Okay, here more air is there, here less air is there. No, it is samam. So with everyone you should be samanilai. Okay, with everyone you should behave the same way. One person hatred, one person love. No, they should not be hatred and love. They should be, if there is hatred, there is love. If there is love, there is hatred. It is interlinked. If there is happiness, there is sadness. So you should not let all these affect you. Samama you should be. Okay, as I tell always, when one death happens, if you cry more, when one birth happens, you will be happy. When you are over happy in a birth, you will cry more in a death. So you should be in a samanilai. Birth and death should not affect you. Anything in this world that gives more happiness or more sadness should not affect you at all. You should be in a samanilai like your air. So first Bhumi, then like from air you learn this. Okay, then next comes Akasham. Akasham is spread everywhere. Akasham is spread everywhere and it is eternal. The same way your Atman is eternal. Just because Atman left the body doesn't mean he dies. Atman left the body means he is not dead. Atman is still living on. It may be in Paravaikuntam or depending on his karma, it may take birth again. So it depends on the karma. The same way Atman is eternal. That means that even if somebody dies also, you should not be very sad because Atman is something eternal that we say in Bhagavad Gita also. So from Agasham we learn that Agasham is limitless. The same way Atman is limitless. So we see 3 gurus now. Next we see the 4th guru. Who is the 4th guru? Next person to read will be Ramya Mami. स्वच्छस्यां पावनोऽहं मधुर उदकवद्वन्निवन्मास्म गृह्णां सर्वाणि नोऽपि दोषं तारुषु तमिव मां सर्वभूतेष्वेयां पुष्टिर्नष्टिकलानां शशिन इव तनो नात्मनोऽस्तीति विद्यां तोया दिव्यस्तमार्ताण्डवदपि च तनोष्वेकतां त्वत्प्रसादात्.
स्वच्छस्यां भावनोऽहं मधुर उदगवद्वन्निवन्मास्म गृह्णां सर्वाणि नोऽपि दोषं तरुषु तमिव मां सर्वभूतेष्वेयां पुष्टिर्नष्टिकलानां शशिन इव तनो नात्मनो सीदि विद्यां तोया दिव्यस्तमार्ताण्डवद्विचदनु वेगतां त्वत्प्रसादात्. स्वच्छस्यां भावनोऽहं मधुर उदगवद्वन्निवन्मास्म गृह्णां सर्वाणि नोऽपि दोषं तरुषु तमिव मां सर्वभूतेष्वेयां पुष्टिर्नष्टिकलानां शशिन इव तनो नात्मनोऽस्तीति विद्यां तोया दिव्यस्तमार्ताण्डवदपि च तनुः वेगतां त्वत्प्रसादात्.
So next he says that next guru is water. Okay, water is always pure and sacred. Okay, water is always pure and sacred and we all need water. So like water, you should be pure and sacred, he says. May I be pure and sacred, pavanoham, like water. You should be like water, pure and sacred always. That is, your feelings should not have mishram of anything. Your feelings should be pure and sacred. Next, Agni. Vagni is Agni. Okay, now Agni is your next guru. From Agni what you learn? This is learning from your surroundings. Everything is your guru. So Agni is your, first we saw Bhumi as your guru, then we saw air as our guru, then we saw Agasham as our guru, then we saw that water is our guru. Now we see Agni is our guru. Agni, whatever you give, it will burn. Okay, whatever you give, it will burn. No compensation. Okay, Agni will not give compensation of less burning compensation to one thing and more burning compensation to one thing. Same thing. What it does, it will do its duty. Agni will do its duty. What its duty? It's to burn. Okay, and Agni is also a very pure thing. So Agni keeps on doing its duty. The same way we should all keep on doing our duty, irrespective of our situations. We should just ever do our duty without expecting anything. Then we should be like wood. He says that you should be like a wood. Okay, why you should be like a wood? Why wood is your guru? Wood is our guru because trees and wood comes in different size and shapes. Okay, it comes in different size and shapes, but the same way, but wood is wood. Okay, wood is of different size and shape, but wood texture is wood only. Okay, nothing can replace wood. Even if these days they make computer wood, it cannot replace wood. In few days it will break. But wood, if you buy something in wood, it will be nirantaram. The same way Atma is nirantaram. Atma is forever. Atma is like wood. Atma is for forever. Okay, it is Ashwatam. It is not going to, though it has made up of different bodies. Some bodies will be tall, some bodies will be short, but inside them it is Atma. That Atma is the same Atma. So you should see people in Samanilai. Okay, you should not differentiate people. Everyone has Atma. So you should respect that particular Atma. Not because that person looks good, you should not run behind him. Not because he looks ugly, you should not say, don't come next to me. Everyone has the same Atma inside them, like the wood. Okay, now next, moon is your next guru. Why moon is your next guru? Moon is your next guru because it has Krishna Paksham, Shukla Paksham. Okay, it waxes and wanes. Okay, moon waxes and wanes. The same way, whatever happens to this body was born like a baby, very cute baby, then it grown up to a little toddler, very cute toddler, then it becomes a child, then it becomes a kid, then it becomes a beautiful or a handsome adult. That happens only to your body. Okay, but the main thing, Atma, remains the same. Moon waxes and wanes, but moon is moon. Okay, moon becomes big, moon becomes small, but it is moon. We call it moon. We don't call it in different names. It is the same composition. The same way, whatever happens to your outside body. Your body might get fat, your body might get thin, like the moon. Okay, but the inside composition is the Atma, which remains unchanged. Of what you become thin or what you become fat, it remains unchanged. Okay, only the changing happens in your shariram. If you eat more, you will become fat. If you eat less, you will become thin. That is the truth. Okay, so like moon, your body also changes, but your Atman remains unchanged. Next is Hindu. After Hindu, sun's reflection, even if it is a river, the sun's reflection looks the same. Even in an ocean, the sun's reflection looks the same. So, what the sun teaches, soul is eternal. Again, the sun teaches the same thing. Soul is eternal. Wherever the soul is a soul. Okay, in whosever body it is, Atman is an Atman. That is why I am saying you should respect everyone around you. However they look, however they be. Now next, we go to the next. स्नेहाद्व्यादात पुत्र प्रणयमृतकपोतायितो मास्म भुवं कमा प्राप्तं प्राश्नन् सहेय क्षुमति शैववत् सिन्धुवत्स्यामघाध कमा मापप्तं योषिधादौ शिखिनिशलभवद्भृङ्गवत्सारभागी कमा भूयासं किन्तु तद्वद् धनचयनवशात् माहमीश प्रणेशम्.
स्नेहाप्यादास्तपुत्र प्रणयमृदकपोदायितो मास्मभुवं प्राप्तं प्राश्नन् सहेय श्रुतमभिषयुवत् सिन्धुवत्स्यामघातः आभक्तं योषिदादौ चिकिनिशलभवत् भृङ्गवत्सारभागी भूयासं किन्तु तद्वत् धनचयनवशान् माहमीश प्रणेशम्. स्नेहाद्वयादास्तपुत्र प्रणयमृदकपोदायितो मास्मभुवं प्राप्तं प्राश्नन् सहेय शुद्धमपि शयुवत् सिन्धुवत्स्यामघातः मा भक्तं योषिदादौ शिखिनिशलभवद्भृङ्गवत्सारभागी भूयासं किन्तु तद्वत् धनचयनवशान् माहमीश प्रणीशम्.
So now your next guru will be a pigeon. So here he refers to a story Snehat Vyadat Putra Pranaya Mruta. So in one story small pigeons will get caught in valai in a solva trap
Net.
in a net, and then one elderly pigeon, Snehat, ayyo, my kids got trapped, and it will also get trapped and it will get killed. Okay, because sneham can get you even killed. Okay, so like the pigeon, you should avoid having so much moham that the moham itself will kill you someday. Okay, so much moham on anything you should not have. You should be balanced. Then your next guru is a python or a snake. Snake, what it will do, it is very lazy. Snake will has control over hunger. Okay, like that I should have control over my hunger. Buttery says, like a snake I should have control over a hunger, because snake, what it will do, when nicely bulka, if something big comes, it will take it, and for many days it will wait till something comes next to it, and it will wait. That is control over hunger. To eat something, it will wait for its prey to come next to it, then only it will do. Not like lion searching everywhere around and doing hunting. Snake will wait for something to come to it, and then it will have food. So like that, I should also have control over my hunger. Control over hunger is control over Panchendriyam also. Next he says, very nice thing he says, like sea water. Like sea water, I should have deep knowledge. Okay, I should accumulate lot of knowledge like a sea. Samudram pola, I should accumulate knowledge, he says. Then he says, next guru after Samudram, after the next guru is bee. B. So this bee, what it will do is, bee will go to the flower, and whatever it wants, it will take and it will come. Okay, so in life, whatever is good for you, you should take. Whatever is bad for you, you should leave it and come. Like the bee. So bee will go to the flower. The flower will be very beautiful. It will not destroy or damage the flower. It will just take the honey and it will come. The same way in life, you should just take whatever is good in life, and you should leave the rest things out to Bhagavan. Okay, so but he says later, he says, Bhuyasam kintu tadva dhanachayana vashat mahamisha pranesham. He says that bee also will get destroyed. How? Because we collect honey. When we collect honey, many bees get destroyed at that process. So I should have samarthyam that I should not get destroyed like a bee, he says. That samarthyam you must only give me, Guruvairappa, he says. Okay, now next shloka. Vendacha? मीनस्दर्शन मा भद्यासं तरुण्या गजैव वशया नाजयेयं धनौघं हर्तान्यस्तं हि माध्वी हर इव मृगवत् मामुहं ग्राम्यगीतै नात्यासज्जेय भोजे जशैव बलिशे पिङ्गलावन्निराश सुप्यां भर्तव्य योगात् कुररैव विभो सामिशो न्यैर्नहन्यै
मा बध्यासं तरुण्या गदैव वशया नाजयेयं धनौघं हस्तान्यस्तं हि माध्वी हरैव मृगवन्मामुहं ग्राम्यगीतैः नात्यासज्जेय भोजे जुषैव बलिषे पिङ्गलावन्निराशः तुभ्यां भर्तव्ययोगात् कुररैव विभो सामिशोऽन्यैर्नहन्यै मा बध्यासं तरुण्या गदैव वशया नार्जयेयं धनौघं हस्तान्यस्तं हि माध्वी हरैव मृगवन्मामुहं ग्राम्यगीतैः नात्यासज्जेय बोधे जुषैव बलिषे पिङ्गलावन्निराशः तुभ्यां भर्तव्ययोगात् कुररैव विभो सामिशोऽन्यैर्नहन्यै.
A call will end. I will give you one more link in the group. Please come to that group.
रसैव वशयानार्जयेयं धनौघम् हस्तान्यस्तं हिमाद्रि हरैव मृगवन्मामुखं ग्राम्यगीतैः नास्या सज्जेय बोध्ये जुषैव बलिषे पिङ्गलावन्निरासः तुभ्यां भर्तव्ययोगात् कुररैव विभो सामिशोऽन्यैर्नहन्यैः.
Okay, now next is in certain places to capture male elephants, what they will do is they will train the lady elephants. This lady elephant, what it will do, this lady elephant, it will go near the male elephant and somehow it will bring the male elephant to a big hole which they would have covered, and exactly when the male elephant comes near the lady elephant, near it to to wipe it or like this, it to do if it comes, this lady elephant tuck it will move this side and the male elephant will fall inside the trap. So this is how they train to capture some male elephants. Okay, they train the female elephants to capture the male elephants in this way, in this process. So he says, Bhattadri, I don't want to be trapped into any kind of temptations. I don't want to be trapped into any kind of temptation that I fall into a hole like the male elephant, how it falls in the hole. I don't want to fall in any kind of hole, he says. Then later he says that I should not gather so much wealth like how honeybee, it keeps on working, workaholic. Honeybee is a big workaholic. It will keep on working to gather honey. So I should not gather so much money that somebody does something to me to take away that money from me. I should not have anything in excess. Okay, basically this shloka is to say that I don't want to have anything in excess. Then deer in search of tasty grass, it will be searching and then it will be captivated by tiger in this search. So I don't want to go in search of any kind of tasty food also. And I don't want to fall in any kind of, this shloka is to say that I don't want to fall in any kind of trap. I want to just have a happy peaceful life. All these are guru. Deer is a guru, honeybee is a guru, that female elephant is a guru. All these, everything that I told you example, he says that everything is a guru to you who teaches you something in life. So nature is the biggest guru to you. Okay, next. Finished? Mabhadyasam? No? Finished. वर्तेयत्यक्तमानसुखमतिशिशुवत् निस्सहायश्चरेयं कन्याया एकशेषो वलयैव विभो वर्जितान्योन्यघोष त्वच्चित्तो नावबुद्ध्यै परमिषु कृदिव क्ष्माभदायानघोषं गेहश्वन्यप्रणीतेषु अहिरिव निवसान्युन्दरो मन्दिरेषु.
वर्तेयत्यस्तमानः सुखमतिशिशुवन्निस्सहायश्चरेयम् कन्याया एकशेषो वलयैव विभो वर्जितान्योन्यघोषः त्वच्चित्तो नावबुद्ध्यै परमिषु कृदिवक्ष्माभृदायानघोषम् प्रणीतेष्वैः अहिरिवा निवसान्युन्दरोर्मन्दिरेषु. वर्तेयत्यक्तमानः सुखमतिशिशुवन्निस्सहायश्चरेयम् कन्याया एकशेषो वलयैव विभो वर्जितान्योन्यघोषः त्वच्चित्तो नावबुद्ध्यै परमिषु कृदिवक्ष्माभृदायानघोषम् गेहेष्वन्यप्रणीतेषु अहिरिव निवसान्युन्दरोर्मन्दिरेषु.
So very nice shloka. He says that my mind should be like a kid and it should be always on you. Like a child's mind has full of innocence. So my mind also should be like a child is a guru here. So like that, my mind should be always on you, and my mind should be like a one bangle. If you wear one bangle, it will not make any noise. So it my mind should be like that, and it should be always concentrated on one thing, that is you. Next, my mind should be like the one person who makes ayudam. So when the person who makes ayudam is a guru, he says. So my mind should be like him, because when he makes ayudam, because of the sound that he does to make the ayudam, he will not hear any sound around him. The only sound he hears is that sound that he does to make the ayudam. So my ears should always hear Harinama Sankirtanam. That way I should be devoted to Hari. He says, then my full concentration should be towards you. Then I should not have anything permanent, because once you have something permanent, you will hold on to it. You will feel that it is mine. For this I should live. For this I should live. So I should have something temporary. I will keep on roaming from one person to another like a snake. The snake, it will not make own home of its. It is a very lazy creature. It will live in ant hole. It will live in rat hole. So that way I should also live in something that is not mine, so that I will know that this place belongs to Hari. I will have that in mind. This is not a permanent residence. This place belongs to Hari. So this place is completely Hari. In everything you should see Hari. Okay. Now next. Tvayeva. Tvayeva tvatkrutam dana. Yes. Tvayeva tvatkrutam tvam shapayasi jagad दित्युर्नभात् प्रतीयां त्वच्चिन्ता त्वत्स्वरूपं कुरुत इति दृढं शिक्षये पेशकारात् विद्भस्मात्मा च देहो भवति गुरुवरो यो विवेकं विरक्तिं दत्ते सञ्चिन्त्यमानो मम तु बहुरुजा पीडितोऽयं विशेषात्
त्वय्येव त्वत्कृतं त्वं क्षपयसि जगदित्यूर्णनाभात् प्रतीयां त्वच्चिन्ता त्वत्स्वरूपं कुरुत इति दृढं शिक्षये पेशकारात् विद्भस्मात्मा च देहो भवति गुरुवरो यो विवेकं विरक्तिं धत्ते सञ्चिन्त्यमानो मम तु बहुरुजा पीडितोऽयं विशेषात् त्वय्येव त्वत्कृतं त्वं क्षपयसि जगदित्यूर्णनाभात् प्रतीयां त्वच्चिन्ता त्वत्स्वरूपं कुरुत इति दृढं शिक्षये पेशकारात् विद्भास्मात्मा च देहो भवति गुरुवरो यो विवेकं विरक्तिं दत्ते सञ्चिन्त्यमानो मम तु बहुरुजा पीडितोऽयं विशेषात्.
Yeah, the same thing he says, that if I think that this deham itself, like this deham itself is yours, this deham itself is Bhagavan's, if I accept that, the vyadi that is bothering me will stop bothering me. Once you accept that it is Bhagavan's, it is completely Bhagavan's, something that is bothering you, only if you have, it is bothering me. If I say, my head is aching, if you keep that sense in mind, my head, it is Bhagavan's head who is aching. If you put it on Bhagavan, then you will not have the sense of that illness in you. Okay, that is detachment towards your own body. That is, once you accept your body, this is mine, even the pedam, even the pain you should anubhavify at that time. So if you accept the body as you should accept the body, what Bhagavan is given, yes. But you should always remember that you are temporary. The Atma is a temporary resident in that body. It is not Shashvatam like Markandeya Swami. Okay. It is not Shashvatam like the people who Chiranjeevis. So it is a temporary. If you accept it is temporary, then you will not suffer also. You will stop feeling that this illness is not mine. If you get that feeling that this illness is not mine, half your problems will get solved from this. Okay. Next step. Srivali auntie. हि मे देहमोहं त्यज पवनपुराधीश यत्प्रेम हेतो कम गेहे वित्ते कलत्रादिषु च विवशिता त्वत्पदं विस्मरन्ति कम सोऽयं वह्नेश शृणो वा परमिह परत सम्प्रातं चाक्षिकर्णात् कम वग्निजह्वाद्य विकर्षन् त्यवशमतयित कोऽपि न त्वत्पदाब्जे
हि मे देहमोहं त्यज्य पवनपुराधीश यत्प्रेमहेतो गेहे वित्तकलत्रादिषु च विविक्षितास्त्वत्पदं विस्मरन्ति सोऽयं वह्ने शून्यो वा परमिह परन्तं साम्प्रतं साक्षिकर्णा त्वग्निहाद्या विकर्षन्त्या वशमतैः कोऽपि न तत्पदाब्जे हि मे देहमोहं त्यज्य पवनपुराधीश यत्प्रेमहेतोः गेहे वित्ते कलत्रादिषु च विविशतास्त्वत्पदं विस्मरन्ति सोऽयं वह्ने शून्यो वा परमिह परतः साम्प्रतं चाक्षिकर्णा त्वग्निहाद्या विकर्षवन्त्या वशमतैः कोऽपि न तत्पदाब्जे.
So everyone forget your Tvatpadabje, everyone forget your feet, and they are always busy in their Deha Chintanam, and they are always busy in earning, they are always busy in satisfying their needs. They completely forget and they become victims of all these material pleasures and they forget you. I don't want to become like that. You should make me you should only help me in this, he says. Next, Durvaro deha moho yadi punaraduna tarhi nishesha rogan kama ritva bhaktim dradishtam kurutava pada pankeruhe pankajaksha he calls kama nunam nana bhavante samadhigatamamum muktidam vipradeham kama shudreha hanta mama kshipa vishayarase pahi mam marudesha.
दुर्वारो देहमोहो यदि पुनरधुना तर्हि निःशेषरोगान् कृत्वा भक्तिं दृढिष्ठां कुरु तव पङ्केरुहे पङ्कजाक्ष नूनं नाना भवान्ते समधिगतमिमं मुक्तिदं विप्रदेहं सूत्रेहा हन्तं मामा क्षिपविषयरसे पाहि मां मारुतेश. दुर्वारो देहमोहो यदि पुनर्धुना तर्हि निःशेषरोगान् कृत्वा भक्तिं दृढिष्ठा कुरु तव पदपङ्केरुहे पङ्कजाक्ष नूनं नाना भवान्ते समधिगतमिमं मुक्तिदं विप्रदेहं क्षुत्रेहा हन्तं मा क्षिप विषयरसे पाहि मां मारुतेशा.
So he says that I know Pankajaksha, lotus-eyed Bhagavan. So Bhagavan, I know right now all these cannot happen just in one day. But if you remove the Noikutam, if you remove the illness from my body, this body itself I have received from so much karma that I have done in the previous birth because of all those karma of